Good day everyone. Before I am going to tackle about my topic, let me introduce myself. I am Christine Lastimoso and I am going to tackle about the goal setting theory by Edwin Locke. So before we are going to proceed on our discussion, let me ask you, what are your goals, or do you have any goals in life? Dream big, set goals, and take action. So now let's proceed on our discussion. First, we are going to know what is the definition of the goal. So according to Noonan and Lamb 2001, it is a broad statement that provides signposts for course development, and a general statement concerning desirable and attainable course purposes and aims based on perceived language and situation needs, according to Brown 1995. There are three types of goals. First is the long-term goals. Long-term goals will take 10 years, 5 years, and more than 1 year goals. One of the instances of this is when a person wants to become a teacher, and a study will take a long process before he or she can achieve for being a professional teacher. So that it will take a lot of years, more than it is even more than 10 years. So next is the short-term goals. A short-term goals will only take 6 months, 3 months, or less than a year. So when a person has a stable job and wants to buy an iPhone, so he or she can purchase the iPhone even less than a year. And lastly is the immediate goals. Immediate goals will only take 1 to 30 days from now. So if one of the instances of this is if a student wants to buy a new clothes and he or she wants to get it from her allowance, he or she going to save, so before the month end, he or she can already have her own new clothes from his allowance. Importance of setting goals. So setting goals will provide a guide for decision making. It also gives meaning and direction to one's activities, and it enables one to have an idea of where one is going. Also, achievement of goals increase one's self-esteem. So, for example, if you achieve one goal, so you will have the feeling of you want more to achieve more goals in life. So that will increase self-esteem. So it gives us motivation. So as what I have said, that it will give us the feeling that we want to achieve more goals. So it serves as a motivation that we have to continue on dreaming. So it will also serve as an action plan. So that will serve as what I've said, it will have a guide. So it is also serve as an action plan. So you have now the plan that so from the word action plan, you have the plan. So what are you going to do, or what are you going to do next after you achieve one? What is your next step to achieve another goal? So now for the background of Edwin Locke. In 1968, Edwin Locke published his groundbreaking goal-setting theory and toward a theory of task motivation and incentive. And in 1984, Locke and Gotham collaborated and published a theory of goal-setting and task performance which expand on 1968's goal-setting theory and became a key manual for employee engagement. So this is the goal-setting theory of Locke and Latham. Specific, difficult, but attainable goals drive higher performance level. So goals have an action, level, and deadline, or ALD. So we can put this similar to a game. So a game has a level, and each level will make it more difficult until we reach to the boss level. In boss level, the boss level is the deadline in goal setting theory of Locke and Latham. So, in order for us to reach in the deadline or to the boss level, we have to take action in every level. So first, in the level, we have to finish the first level so that we can proceed to the next level until to the next level so that we can reach it to that boss level. So for example of this, if you want to become a teacher, so you have to study first at the kindergarten, which you will learn to how to read, how to write, how to identify what color is that or what shape is that. And next you will proceed to the elementary. And elementary next to the high school. And next to the high school or junior high school, we have to proceed to the senior high school, college until you will graduate and you will achieve your goal. Goal theory works best when feedback is given. So, especially when the feedback is good, like someone compliment you for your good work. For example, of this, when you open a new business and you receive a good compliment, so that will give you a motivation or to hard work, to work hard more. So, even though if it is negative, it depends on the person on how he or she will handle the negative feedback. Some of the people will take as an motivation, so that they were also going to work hard so that they can satisfy the other people, and also he or she can gain more customer in his business. Goal theory works best when rewards are given. So for example of this is when a student receive an certification, or he or she will given an honor reward. So he or she will work hard more for the next school year so that he or she can achieve another rewards. And also lastly, goal theory works best when accepted. So like no one no one's against to you. So when it is accepted, so you will feel like you want to do it, and you want to work hard so that you can achieve that goal, a goal that you've been longing to have. So this is the diagram of Edwin Locke's goal theory. So learners' behavior directed toward his or her goals, with mastery goals reflect a desire to gain knowledge and skills. So the mastery goals, and then on the other side is the performance goals, reflect desire to look competent in others' eyes. They have the power to conceptualize goals and set long-range purposes. Specific and challenging goals along with appropriate feedback contribute to higher and better task performance. Locke's goal-setting theory has a goal-setting principles, which is clarity, challenge, commitment, feedback, and complexity. So first, clarity. Clarity refers to clear goals or measurables and unambiguous. When a goal is clear and specific, with a definite time set for completion, there is less misunderstanding about what behaviors will be rewarded. So for example of this, if you will have a goal, you should be clear, you should be specific, and it should be understandable so that you will not meet any complications along in your journey towards your goal. Second is challenge. When setting goals, make each goal a challenge. If an assignment is easy and not viewed as an important, and if you and your employee doesn't accept the accomplishment to be significant, then the effort may be not impressive. Challenges are inevitable in our journey in achieving our goals. Challenges will make our journey exciting because we'll feel doubt and difficulties if we can. The third one is commitment. Goals must be understood and agreed if they are to be effective. The harder the goal, need to a lot of motivation to get it done. And the fourth one is feedback. Feedback provides opportunities to clarify expectations, adjust goal difficulty, and gain recognition. It's important to provide benchmark opportunities or targets so individuals can be determined for themselves how they are doing. So as what I've said earlier, feedback can be positive or negative. And if it is positive, you are you clarify the expectations of the people. And if it is negative, you have to adjust goal of. And lastly is the task complexity. For goals or assignments that are highly complex, take special care to ensure that the work doesn't become too overwhelming. A work must have to be simple and not provide any pressure feeling towards the employee. If you are in the work setting, these are major key points. Locke's primary revelation was around the power of setting specific and measurable goals rather than keeping outcomes general. So, let's use the acronym of SMART. S refers to the specific, M to measurable, A is achievable, R realistic, T timely. So since stands for specific, you should have to be specific to your goal. Where M is measurable or not overwhelming. A achievable, so it is achievable. Kanang makabot ra dili ka mangita og goal kanang lisod kuhaon. Next is realistic. So it is tinuod dili ka, if for example you want to be a superhero. So of course like you want to become a Superman. How can you achieve that when it involves a superpowers, and when we are humans or in the real world it doesn't exist. And lastly is timely. You should set time when your when is your goals will be achieved. Second key major point is Locke demonstrated that the best way to feel motivated is to push yourself to do something that you're not 100% certain you can achieve. From the saying, push yourself, no one else is going to do it for you. Because you yourself know the best that when you are ready or when is the time, when when what is part that you cannot do. Next is application to the education administration. The beauty of Locke's work is that it doesn't just apply to goal setting, but can also be thought in terms of other employee engagement drivers. One final word from Edwin Locke himself. It is vital to first make that employee have the task-based knowledge and essential skills to succeed. So as soon as they are equipped to start tackling their targets, managers can maximize their employees' potential by following the key principles of goal setting. So in conclusion, the Locke's goal setting theory emphasizes the relationship between goals and performance. A goal setting theory of performance management. It supports predictions that seem to result in the most effective performances when the goals are specific and challenging, when they are used to assess the performances and are limited feedback. Finally, work at the results and ensure commitment and acceptance. The motivation impact of goals can be influenced by moderators such as capability and self-reliance. When you know in yourself that you have the capability to reach that goal and you have a trust to yourself that you can achieve that goal, so obviously without any doubt you can succeed to that. Additionally, deadlines improve the effectiveness of goals. focus on a learning goals led to performance, then an objective and group goal, where mindset is just as important as individual goals. So as what is said, deadlines improve the effectiveness of goal. One of these examples is kanang when the teacher provides a deadline and the students wants to do it or when almost the deadline because the deadline word can because the deadline word gives a feeling that you want to do it before deadline and it will make you feel motivated to do the work. And that would be all. Thank you for listening.